Did you achieve it or did you not achieve it? I guess that is the ever-going question. Welcome to Afifthofjack Gaming, where we're going to be talking about our goals. At the beginning of the year, we ended up having the goals that we set forth with the channel. And did we end up following it up? How are we doing? How's the status of the channel? What's going on? All these questions and more is going to be answered with this video. So let's start off with the goals. I had a few personal goals that we ended up going with. I wrote it down at the beginning of the year on a nice little post-it where I kept on following along with it. So what we ended up having for the personal is to avoid FOMO, cut down on single issues, become a successful creator, do some more videos for OPB is how I'm going with that, and at the end of the year, or being part of the end of the year near mint video. So, avoiding the FOMO, we did a decent job. We didn't have too many things that we went with FOMO with. We had the 2 books that came along for pre-order, which we ended up ordering. But that was Marvel versus DC, or DC versus Marvel. DC versus Marvel. And then also the Amalgam Universe. 2 books that I feel like FOMO everyone. And if you wanted to be picking it up, that's something you gotta end up wanting to do, because it's gonna be a one-run set that you can end up coming out with it, because they're not gonna end up reprinting it after that. And I think each set has like 5,000 copies of it. But it's something that I felt like that would be okay to be FOMOized. So I'm not gonna count that as going over with it. I didn't go too hard into that though. Cut down on singles. I did cut a few of them off. However, I did start picking it up a little bit more recently, because we obviously have single Sundays. So with that, that's going to go over with it. But it's kind of a series that I'm loving, because it's also keeping me responsible with my bin, and it's also a way that you guys can end up helping me along with the way with the bin, and making sure that I end up reading those little pesky singles that always end up falling between the cracks. About being a successful content creator is we're working on it. We're not there yet. We haven't done an OPB review yet. And if you don't know what OPB, that's Organic Price Books. But we are affiliated with them. So if you want to end up going shopping, you can use our discount code Afifthofjack, all spelled out, to save $2 off. Or you can use Jack It Together if you have 4 or more books to save 5% off. That was a nice little spin into the intro. However, the last one is, did we end up getting into the near mint conditions year-end video for our favorite reads of 2024? Well, I'm going to say you're going to have to pay attention and check out near mint's video to see what ends up happening with that. We may have and may not have made it over into that video. That's all I'm going to say about that. Now, channel-wise, I ended up making it 1 deck tech and 1 book review a month. I haven't done either one of those, really. I've done a couple of them, but we also did be down from Magic the Gathering to being a sometimes here, sometimes there of a content video. We've really delved more into the comics, because that's where I got more support coming out of with it. We haven't completely abandoned Magic the Gathering, but we still keep a little bit. Viewers, all right, here's the big thing is I want to do engage more, which I think I've been doing decently in the engaging. Whenever I see a comment, I'll be talking with the person that ends up making the comment. The one that we need to work on is 1,000 subscribers. Let me pull it up real quick and I'll see what we're sitting at. So we're currently sitting at 145 subscribers on the channel at the time of filming this video. That's a little far cry from 1,000. There is going to be some upgrades that we're going to end up doing, and some new setting up of those goals. Look more forward to the beginning of the next year, where we end up actually going over what we're planning on for the goals for the channel as well. So how about you? Did you hit any of your goals that you ended up having? Let us know down in the comments down below. Also, if you're liking the content that we're putting out, like, subscribe, and hit that little bell to be notified whenever we come out with new content. Thank you for watching, and as always, we'll see you later.